Hello, hello, hey, sweet people, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio, quarantine style, remote. I am talking to you live from South Carolina.
And I am talking to you live from Porto, Portugal.
Truly an international podcast. Alexia, how are you doing?
This is how we do it. I'm fine. What about you?
Alexia is clearly in a good mood during quarantine.
I have to be. I have nothing else to do, so I need to be in a good mood.
I love your attitude. And I think especially we are both in a good mood today because today I personally finally finished our newest challenge, the Prepositions Perfection Challenge. And today we're going to talk about it. So we are both super excited.
Yes, we are. We are very excited because I think that this challenge is one of the most important ones for this year and for our lives. For you too, right? You learned a lot about it.
One of the most important challenges of our life.
Well,
yes.
If you think about 2020, I think it would be.
Well, I know, but if we are thinking about 2020, we have a global pandemic. And we have 30 days of prepositions. Which one is more important?
Stay at home.
Close. It's debatable.
So stay at home and study prepositions. That's it.
Okay, cool. So, Alexia, what I was thinking today is this challenge is a little bit different than the other challenges that we have done so far. So we started with the First Impressions Challenge, which you and I worked together with a lot of that. And then we did the Inglês no Book Club. Again, that was really a collaboration. And prepositions was a little bit different because honestly, I had to learn a lot. Like with book club, I can talk about books. I can do that all day. But I really had to learn how to teach prepositions, how to explain them in a clear way. So this was really different, at least for me.
Was it fun though?
Yes, it was actually surprisingly fun. In the beginning, it was really boring, just like understanding like the function of prepositions and why do they exist. But when I kind of understood things and I had a good perspective of what are prepositions and why do we use them, then it started getting really fun.
I can imagine. I can't wait because I'm going to do this challenge as well, so I can't wait to start.
Yeah. So, Alexia, you have participated in a lot of the episodes, but you have not seen the entire challenge.
The episodes of the challenge, not Inglês no Rádio episodes.
Right. So, just to clarify, I invite Alexia and Felipe, our employee, if you don't know.
I'm getting a lot of questions like, who is your third person? Like, who is Felipe? And I'm like, you guys had to listen to his episodes last week. He has to.
Felipe is just Felipe. He's great. So you guys participated in some episodes, but the entire challenge, you still have not taken the entire challenge. You still don't know exactly what is going on. So I thought today would just be a good opportunity for you to ask me questions. Could be questions you're thinking about or common questions that our students might have, just to help clarify and get everyone on the same page.
Okay, so why don't we start with the basics?
Okay.
Things that everyone should know. When you say it's a challenge, how long is the duration?
It is a 30-day challenge, which means it will last for approximately 1 month or 30 days, whichever one you prefer.
But it doesn't mean that you had to finish in 30 days.
No, not at all. So it is designed, we created this very carefully so you can have approximately 20 to 30 minutes of studying each day. But obviously, we know these are crazy times, so if you need to stop for a day and then restart, that's totally fine. You have access to all of the course materials forever, but I think it works best if you do it in 30 days because you can learn a lot. You can finish with prepositions forever in 30 days.
And another question that I always get is that how will I receive the materials? Where should I go?
Yeah, so just go to inglesnucru.com. You will find all of the information there to access the course. And after you access the course, you will immediately receive all of the information. So in this...
On your email?
We will send you an email. And then you will have our cool little platform to receive all of the audios, transcripts, all of the information that we give you. All of the course materials are sent to you directly. Super easy.
Super easy. You just have to put your email and password and ta-da, you are in. And Foster, while you were creating this challenge specifically, how did you do the weeks? Like, I understand that people will receive the material per week, right? Each week is a different material, a different section. So how did you do the sections?
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, so the way we do it is we have a challenge that is 30 days, and we normally divide the challenge into weeks. So the first week, you receive all of the information and materials and resources for the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. And this really helps you organize and study in a very easy way. So week 1 is just kind of a crash course into prepositions. So it does not matter if you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Probably you know nothing about prepositions. So you can ask anyone on the street, hey, what is a preposition? No one knows. Why do we use them? No one talks about these things. So we just give you all of the basic fundamentals of prepositions, what they are, how to use them, and we also include some fun things in the first week just to make sure that it's not all like boring fundamentals. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah, because I think that all the challenges and everything that we do, we have a process of studying. So the first week, it's like you need to know this for the next weeks, right? And
Exactly.
then you really start studying. So
Exactly. So to learn about prepositions, to master and study prepositions, you need to know what they are, how they work. That's what we do in week 1. In week 2, we divide prepositions into different categories. So many times you hear people just like say things like, okay, we have 150 prepositions in English. Learn them. That doesn't work, in my opinion. So we divide prepositions into prepositions of time, place, and movement. And we explain exactly what those are. And in week 2, we focus principally on prepositions of time. So talking about when do you get to places, being early, being late, like when is something going to arrive, all of these things.
perfect. And who can take this challenge? Who can do this challenge?
Can I finish the 2 weeks really quick?
I'm sorry. I thought
It's
you...
okay. I'm super excited about this challenge.
Okay.
So
Which
in
is
week
a good thing.
Week 2, we focus on prepositions of time. Week 3, we focus on prepositions of movement and place. So talking about things moving around, where things located, talking about directions, traveling, everything you need to talk about. That's weeks 2 and 3. And week 4, we have a lot of episodes with Alexia and Felipe. We have more than 150 just really common phrases. We call these prepositional phrases, but things that we use every day in English. And we just talk about the most useful stuff with prepositions, how to use them, how to really put them into practice. So that's more or less it. Sorry, I'm finished. What was your next question?
Who can do it?
Anyone, everyone. Tell your children, tell your grandparents.
I would say anyone if you're a basic, intermediate, or advanced student.
Yes, if a lot of people say, I'm a beginner, can I take this course? If you're listening to this and you can understand us relatively well, then you can take this challenge. Most of the information is in English, but it's me and Alexia talking, so it's...
And you have the transcript.
Yes, and you have all 30 transcripts, yes.
Yes, so don't worry. If you're basic and you're like, it's going to be hard for me, don't worry. We call it a challenge for a reason. So go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and I think this challenge especially, probably more so than other challenges, really is a great challenge for every level of learner. So if you are an advanced speaker, I guarantee you that you are still making prepositional mistakes. You still have a lot of questions about prepositions. You still don't completely understand them. For example, Alexia is, I would consider you a very advanced speaker. You make prepositional mistakes all of the time. There's a lot of stuff you don't know.
Yes. Yes, it's ridiculous. And that's why I'm doing this as well. So tomorrow we are gonna put here on Inglês no Rádio an example of the type of audio that you're gonna have during the challenge.
Cool.
But if you wanna know more, please go to inglesnecro.com and there you have all the information, everything about it. And I hope to see you as our student during this month.
Yeah, I hope everyone participates. And honestly, we call these a challenge because they are challenging. And there is really no better time in the history of modern humanity to be interested in something, to challenge yourself with a new activity, to take your mind off of all of the craziness that is happening in the world. So, yeah, we would love to hang out with you while you're sitting on your couch.
So join us in this crazy adventure called Prepositions Perfection.
Hashtag stay home. Hashtag prepositions are awesome.
Okay, so see you tomorrow, Foster.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Alexia, and I will see you all in the Prepositions Perfection Challenge.
Yes, bye.